Hey everybody, welcome back for VLOGUARY for another memory keeping plan with me. This is for September 2nd. I had a last minute change in my lineup. So if you watched my September lineup way back in probably September, I don't even remember what I had pulled for this week, but I switched it out at the last minute for a printable, my first ever printable from Lynner Designs. And this is the museum kit because we did go to a small natural history museum this week. And at least at the time that we went, I was like, oh, I don't have time to wait for like a kit to come in the mail. And then I totally like dropped off the face of the earth with my memory keeping planner. So it didn't matter anyway, but I had already purchased the printable and printed it. I had to hand cut it because if you don't know, I do not have a silhouette or a Cricut or anything like that. And so I just hand cut all these stickers with an X-Acto knife and a ruler. It worked out better than I thought it would actually. But yes, it's very exciting for me that this year I got to use Nella from Clip Art Kit's aquarium art finally in July, and then the museum art this month. So in the sidebar, I have two habit trackers, one for my kitten's inhaler and one for flossing for myself. And then I have a weekly checklist for dinners. And then we're just going to jump right into the day by day because this was a printable and I had to hand cut everything. I just kind of like took several days to put the base down. I would like cut a sheet and then lay it down and then cut another sheet and lay it down. So that is why I did not film the base, and that is why this video is so short. I love this color block. I love the bold colors in this. Monday was Labor Day, so I marked that with a girl from Beneva Creations and a Labor Day script from Planet Hannah, and I went to lunch with a friend because my husband was still out of town, and also I just wanted to catch up with her one-on-one, obviously. And then I was driving my old car that I no longer have at this point, so I marked in my planner that it was running 0 codes on the computer. If you didn't watch last summer's memory keeping plan with me, is basically what happened is my car didn't pass smog in California because one of the computer monitors wasn't ready and I was trying to get ready and I just ran out of time and didn't get it done. Bottom of Monday, I marked that my husband was home from his quick trip to Orange County. So I marked that with a Molly couple from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I bought an iPad this day because I knew I was going to be on the go a lot this semester and have some travel and wanting to do work during those travels because it wasn't like ideally when I wanted to travel, but like lots of people got married this year and other stuff was going on. So I did buy an iPad. Been very helpful for a lot of things, finally. So that icon's from Scribble Prints Co. And then I was watching House, so that icon is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Top of Tuesday, I played with the cats, and then it was really hot this week, like probably back up to 100 degrees. So those two icons were from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I did a workout, and then I graded some classwork. I went to teach one of my classes. Those are both from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I stopped by Best Buy to actually pick up the iPad because I didn't want it like shipped to my house, and then I'm out of the house a bit more lately, and I seem to always miss the delivery people. So I just opted to pick it up at Best Buy instead on my way home. And then in the evening, I went to my night classes to teach them. So I alternated this week between teacher mollies and alarm clock mollies for my classes because that just made sense to me. Sorry if I've got any vocal fry. I was listening back to my last plan with me, the audio, and I sound like real nasally. I'm not trying to be, but that's just how I sound sometimes. Sorry about that. And as I do the vocal fry, like incredibly horribly right there. Sorry. Wednesday, again, I marked that it was hot and that I went to teach my classes and I was grading reading responses. So all 3 of those stickers are from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And hey, so is this one, the alarm clock for my afternoon class. And then after I got back from work this day, I just spent some time setting up the iPad. So that foiled icon is from Planet Hannah. It is very exciting to use iPad stickers now that I have one. I don't have the pencil. I didn't shell out the money for that because I did buy a external keyboard for it though, because I am mostly using it for work on the go, like grading things on the go. So although I kind of hate the Canvas app, and I'm realizing now why my students don't do certain things. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do that in the app? Why is it even an option then? At the end of the day, I watched House and then played with Clover. So those 2 cats were, of course, from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Thursday, it was really hot again. So I didn't make it to the beach this summer, really. No, I don't think so. Or the lake or any of that. So I had to use my beach Molly stickers somewhere. I marked that my husband was working from home with these glasses from Sugar Pop Fizz, and then I did a workout, that sticker's from Cinderella paper, and then before I went to teach a class, I was grading a bunch of classwork. I do a lot more of that like at the beginning of the semester because like I'll have like mini assignments in class that are just like you either did it or you didn't do it. Like I'm not grading it for a letter grade, it's just like pre-writing or like outlining or something where they're supposed to be working on workshopping an idea for their next paper. Anyway, did I say that pen is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co? I can't remember. Well, now you know. It was exciting to use purple stickers this week because I don't buy a lot of purple kits. And then I marked teaching both of my classes separately because they were at 2 different colleges and watching more House. The other reason this video is so short is that like really the plans this week were not that interesting. It was just a lot of work and then going out on Saturday. That was kind of it. Friday, I again marked that my husband worked from home, and then I made Friday mornings my laundry day this semester. I kind of have to move my laundry day around every semester depending on what my schedule is. Like last semester before this, I couldn't do laundry on Friday mornings because that's when my classes were, so I have to move it all the time, unfortunately. I do try to do laundry during the week though, instead of saving it for the weekend. Like if I can do it during the week, I will, just to like save myself. Then I was grading a bunch of reading responses, so that icon's from Cinderella paper, and then I was lesson planning, so that icon is from Alicia Craft. And then we had a date night at a Mexican restaurant, so that taco is from Lynner Designs. And then we came home and watched Rings of Power and House, because even though I think like we were actually behind on Rings of Power at this point, but we were still like, I can really only watch like 1 episode of that show at a time because there's a lot going on. Saturday, I marked going to the Natural History Museum at a local community college. I just used a piece of deco to mark that. It's a nice little museum, and they were having like a Hispanic Heritage Month event, although I will say, I guess, so my husband is Mexican American, and then we also, just recently moved from Southern California, so it didn't feel like there was a whole lot of Hispanic heritage going on there. They had like things talking about like Hispanic scientists and like things that they had discovered, but other than that, there wasn't a whole lot going on, but that's fine. We hadn't been to this museum yet, so it was nice to just look at the museum. And then I marked with a printer from Plannahannah that I did my first printable, so I bought this first of all, and then printed it. I used removable matte sticker paper from Avery, like I bought it a million years ago at like Office Depot or something. So that's what I used. I have definitely found that I like printables, although hand cutting them does take a lot of time, but it turned out better than I thought it would, so that's nice. Then I was voicing over and filming some videos, so that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then watching more House, that's also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then at the end of the night, I weighed Clover just to kind of check on her progress. Sunday, I love the mammoth scene at the top of the day. I love everything in this kit. I didn't even print like the fashion options, but I have plenty of leftovers from this kit, so if I use it again, I will probably print that part of the file. But Sunday, I marked that it was 2 months until our Mexico City trip, so that's from Cinderella paper. My husband, out of the blue, this is why I love him. I mean, there's many reasons, but out of the blue, he's just like, I want to make crumpets. And I'm like, okay, and they turned out delicious. I was having the Sunday scaries. I think both of us were, honestly, because that's how we roll in this household. So both of those stickers are from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then we got a thank you card from my husband's friend who got married in August, and that was very nice. It's nice to get thank you cards. I think we should try and keep them. I see a lot of debate about like, oh, we shouldn't do that anymore. I'm like, no, I think we should keep that. I think it's a nice thing to do. Then my husband also decided he wanted to make mezcal mules this day. So basically like a Moscow mule, but with mezcal, which is like a smoky liquor. If you're not familiar, it's Mexican. So I used a bar cart sticker, Cinderella paper. We were doing the budget and doing some planning for our New Zealand trip. So I used this map sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then finally, we were watching, or maybe it was just me, at least me, I was watching House this night. So I also color blocked the deco at the top, if you can't tell, as much as I could. And I love when I can do that because it really brings together the color blocking as much as possible. And here is what is left of the kit. You'll notice I didn't use like the Egypt themed full boxes because that wasn't what this museum was. It was very like natural history themed and mostly focused on like local type of natural history. So I didn't feel the need to use like the Egyptology stuff. And that is everything written in. As you can see, I had to use an extra full box in the sidebar because I really had nothing to mark in like a half box or anything like that this week because there was just not a lot going on. September is usually like that. And anyway, I was trying to like relax in September because we had so much stuff coming up the next 3 months. But yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.